Hey guys, thank you for checking out I Love My Curves, and today I have my monthly favorites for you guys. And we are now in May monthly favorites, so I'm not even going to get into how fast this month went by, because we all know it went by pretty fast. I'm just going to go ahead and jump in and get started so that I don't make this video super long. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with lip products. These are just products that I've been using throughout the month. Some of my favorites, some combos, and yeah, I'm going to share them with you. So I think I might have mentioned this one in maybe my last month's video or a video before. And the first one is the Milani. This is, I want to say, it's in the gold package. So pretty much it's the new ones that came out. And I know they're like, I don't want to say they're like Maybelline Vivid colors, but similar to that. And I've been loving number 12 Flamingo Pose. So I actually looked this up because when I first thought it was like a misprint and it was like Flamingo Rose, because that kind of makes sense, but it's not. It's Flamingo Pose. It's number 12, and I'm not going to swatch these because, you know, you guys have probably seen a lot of swatches on these already. So I've actually been mixing that with my next favorite that I'm going to show you, and this is from MAC. Actually, I've been mixing this with the Flamingo Pose from Milani, and it is MAC's Blankety. And so this is just a very pretty nude color. It's almost like a mauve-y nude, like a rose nude. And this is from the Amplified line as far as the finish there. The next two lipsticks I also have are from MAC. They've been favorites also. And this next one I'm going to show you, I actually have in its limited edition packaging, but it is available on the website as far as in their permanent line. And it is Pure Zen. Now, Pure Zen is also a nude, but it's more of a peachy nude. And I want to say this is from the Cream Sheen. Yes, from the Cream Sheen line there as far as finish. So I definitely like that with a smoky eye. I think one of my previous videos that I did, I had a pretty intense smoky eye, so I just kind of muted out my lips with that, and I thought it looked really nice. And my last favorite for this month, and I'm not even going to get into a lot of detail about it because I know there's so many videos on YouTube about this, but yes, it is my Riri Woo. I'm actually wearing it today, and let me tell you, I have Ruby Woo and Riri Woo, and I've been actually reaching for this a lot lately as compared to my Ruby Woo. There's slight differences, and the finish is a little bit different. It's still matte, but a little bit more workable than the Ruby Woo is. Ruby Woo, excuse me, I'm getting them all mixed up here, but yes, so if you guys didn't get a chance to get this one, then it will be coming out at the beginning of, I want to say, is it June? Yeah, it should be coming out, or is it July? But I will keep you update, or if not, you can search on YouTube or Google it and you'll get a date there. So my next favorites that I'm going to start showing you is going to be through eye products, and I just happened to pick up this nude pencil from Rimmel Scandal Eyes, and it is amazing. Just, it glides on super easy. I want to say like the way it glides on is as smooth as some of the Urban Decay pencils that I have. Now I picked up nude instead of a white because I think when I put a white eyeliner on the lower there in my waterline, it's just a little too much for me. So my eyes are big as it is, so I don't really need anything to like make it super big. So I've been really liking that, and like I said, it's super smooth. I don't feel it drag or like pull or kind of scratch my eyelid when I'm putting it on. So that's all good. And the next thing is also from Rimmel, which is kind of weird because I really don't use a lot of Rimmel products, but this I happen to pick up at the CVS Spring Beauty Clearance. And if you guys aren't aware, check out nuvablogspot.com, and she will have, I'll put the link down below, but she has a list of all of like 75–50% clearances that are going on in their makeup. Now, if you go into CVS right now, it should still be going on. If your items are not ticketed, don't worry. They have a little, I want to say it's like price checker that you could go to, and a lot of these places have not priced their items yet, but they are for sure on sale. So don't be discouraged if you don't see those green tags there. But anyways, back to the product. This is the Rimmel Max Volume Lash, and I think I got this for like $2. And to be perfectly honest, for $2 this is amazing. So I'm wearing it actually today. I do have falsies on, but I mean, it blends really easily with my falsies, so I like that. And I actually got it in the waterproof formula, which you guys know why I use waterproof, because I sweat like a hog, and I don't need any kind of raccoon eyes. So onto eyes also, I have these Miss Adoro individual lashes. Now I got these in a swap with a girl off of Instagram. I actually found some limited edition palettes and I sent her some and she sent me like a bunch of eyelashes and stuff like that from down south. So really cool. And I really like these, especially for a day when I don't want to wear a full lash, or a weekend when I don't want to wear a full lash. I just put some like right on the edges to kind of give it a little bit of flare. And these are actually in Flare Medium Black. So yeah, so these are from Miss Adoro. Love these. Those are awesome. And my last eye product that I'm going to show you, this is from Essence. I don't know if I've mentioned this before in one of my favorites, but I've really been loving that. This is called I Love Stage, and this is actually an eyelid primer for your eyeshadow. And I found mine at Ulta. I don't know if there's anywhere else that sells Essence products, but yes. So I got this in, it's like a nude color for your eyelids. So I've heard it's been comparable to some Urban Decay's primers as far as like Eden and stuff like that. I think one of the other YouTube girls had mentioned that, but it's, you know, creaseless, it lasts all day, and it just does what a really good eye primer should do. And I think the price difference on that is like, it's like $2 or $3. So the next product I picked up also was from the CVS Beauty Sale, and I've been using this for a couple weeks now, and this is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Concealer. Now I picked this up in, I picked this up in medium. So, and it's actually lighter than I thought the medium was gonna be. So I've just been using it as a subtle highlight there. I actually have it on today, and I really liked it. It doesn't crease. It's super moisturizing. So as you can see, it has a ribbon of moisturizer in there, which is Olay moisturizer, and the CoverGirl concealer. Now I heard these are being discontinued, so this is part of the reason why they were on that CVS sale. So go check it out. You won't regret it. I think I paid like about $6 for it after the sale, because they're regularly about $12. Another thing that I picked up from the CVS sale that has been a favorite of mine also is this brush cleaner from Essence of Beauty, and this was like $1, regularly like $4 something. And look at this, compared to some of the sizes of the e.l.f. bottles. Come on, I bought the e.l.f. brush cleaner, the spray-on brush cleaner, the one that you just use for like in between clients, or in between, like, you know, if you don't want to give your brushes a deep cleanse, and it worked awesome. But I felt like I used a lot of product. This does just as good job. You know, you spray it on your brush and you just work your brush around into a microfiber cloth or a you know, gently obviously, and it does a really good job, and I'm not using as much product. So if you guys catch that sale, definitely try to get this. Another face product of mine that has been a favorite has been the Milani Bake Brush in Luminoso. This is number 5, and this is just super pretty, like peachy coral with like shimmer in it, and it's just very pretty. And I think for summer it's just going to look amazing on the skin, as far as when you're looking for a very dewy, very bronzy, shimmery look. So that has definitely been a favorite of mine. And then the next favorite I have actually picked up from Ulta, and this is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator, and this is in the color Gleam. Now I've been actually adding this to my foundation, or I will put a layer down where I put my highlight at, and then pack my foundation on top of it, and it just gives it like this overall just glow. So if you're looking for that dewy look, that's very good right there. And my favorite nail polish for this month has definitely been Simple Colors, and this is in a fuchsia neon. Now the only drawback on this is that definitely, you know how some bright or matte nail polishes can be a little bit streaky. This can happen to this, but my trick is put a very thin layer down your first coat, put a mattifying clear coat over it, you know, the mattifier nail polish. I think NYX has a really, NYC has a cheap version of one, and then put another second coat over it, and takes care of that. You'll get a very opaque color come out of that. So it's like, it's amazing. I have it on my toes right now. I love it. Last couple things have to do with face and hair. This Equate Beauty Blackhead Clearing Scrub, which is comparable to the Clean and Clear in the same exact color tube. This scrub right here is amazing. I just feel like it has a little bit more beads and a little bit rougher texture than the Clean and Clear, so I really love that, because my face, I just always feel like it really needs to be deep cleaned all the time. And a next thing that is an anti-blemish treatment, this is the Noxzema, and this is actually medicated with salicylic acid. These are triple clean anti-blemish pads. So after I wash my face and before I put on my nighttime moisturizer, I will, that was a fail. I will run this over my face and just like kind of clean up anything that maybe been residual and left behind. So, and I love the feeling of the salicylic acid going on. I know some people might be a little bit sensitive, you guys might burn. I love it because I just feel like, oh, I feel so refreshed afterwards. My next favorite is actually a hair product, and this is from the Got2b, and this is called Powderful. This is just basically a talc powder that you put onto your roots at areas that you want to build up some volume. Is a volumizing styling powder. Now the sad thing is that I cannot find this in my Walmart anymore, so I don't know if they're not carrying it, if it's been discontinued. If anybody knows, let me know where I can get some more. But I love it. You just put a little bit on, you just kind of rub your fingers into it, and then voila, you know, you got like instant volume. It doesn't last as far as per se, for me at least, the volume, but I think because my hair might be a little bit too heavy. But like I said, you can just rub your fingers in it again and just kind of work that powder around because it stays at your roots, and it's like instant. So those are really cool. Now on to some non-beauty products for the month that have been real favorites of mine. So you guys know that I am definitely right now on a health trend, as far as, I don't want to call it a weight loss trend because I'm not really looking as far as to lose a lot of weight, because to be honest, it's more of a health issue that I'm trying to do. So, and I'm going to be filming a video that's going to talk a little bit more about it, but just to show you a couple of the favorites that I've had this month. The first one is going to be your just average household plastic wrap. So what I've been doing this, you know, saran wrap. I have been wrapping my stomach area, around my underneath my breast area, my stomach area, like my midsection, and then also lower, headed towards my lower stomach, abdomen area. I've just been wrapping my stomach completely in this. And on top of that, I've been putting my next favorite, which is from the brand Gold's Gym, which you can find at Walmart for like $4. It is a waist belt trimmer. So the reason why I'm putting the layer of plastic is, for one, extra sweat, and for two, because the inside of this right here, this waist belt is kind of like a rubber, so against my skin it's kind of uncomfortable. So I figured if I put the layer of plastic down, I'll be gaining the extra sweat from it, and then putting this on top, make it a little bit more comfortable. So I've been wearing this to the gym when I go and work out, and even sometimes when I'm here around the house and I'm cleaning and sweating and stuff, you know, I wear them, so that way I can just kind of target those problem areas that I have. And yeah, so that is about it. The only one thing I will say about the saran wrap and the stomach wrap is obviously that you do have to up your intake of water, because you're losing so much water when you're sweating. So that's my little worm of advice. I would love for you guys to share your favorites with me, or if you guys have tried any of these favorites, you know, let me know. And then also just look forward to my next videos. I definitely have a new fashion haul coming up for you guys, which I know you guys seem to like the hauls, and then an outfit of the day. And then I also will be filming a I want to talk a little bit about the health trend that I'm following, and then also I've a highly requested video on where I shop. So stay tuned for that, and then just till next time, love your style, love your body, love your curves. I love mine.